Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Shamoya, and today, can you guess what I'm wearing? Of course, it's the Jackie Aina palettes. Here she is. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna be showing you in this video how I created this simple look. This can be done by anyone. I'm a beginner, and the shades are so easy to blend. It makes it so easy to just pick colors because they all kind of go together. So I'm gonna be showing you how I created this look. So if you want to see how I did it, just continue watching. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel by just clicking the button right down below. And you'll see whenever I post videos. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent with posting, but I'm getting there. So here's the palette. It comes with this nice reflective multicolored casing. It's really sleek. I like it. And when you open it up, it comes with a brush. It's a two-ended brush. It comes with a flat side and a blending side. Here are the shades. Like, how gorgeous is that? Like, this is definitely, the shades are for everyone, but she made this specifically for brown skin girls, and I knew right away the moment it was announced that it was just gonna be gorgeous. Because if you've been watching Jackie, you know how much she's always saying about, you know, just having colors that work for deep skin tones. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Jackie's channel, you definitely should, especially if you're a brown skin girl. She's so good at just explaining everything and breaking it down for someone like me to understand and be easy to follow. Like, I've learned so much just from watching Jackie, how to blend colors together, and just knowing that whether you're dark skin or not, you can still wear color and look good. Because most time when you get a palette like this, a lot of the darker shades, the purples, the whites and stuff, they're usually chalky, and even if it has a brown in the palette, it's never dark enough to actually show up. So yeah, I'm really excited about this collaboration. I just knew whatever it was gonna be good. So yeah, so stay tuned and see how I created this video. So I'm gonna start with the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. This is it has SPF 50, that's why I like it. Plus it's very lightweight. You barely feel like you have anything on. So just gonna use like 2 pumps. I'm gonna use my finger to spread it. And I have like 30 minutes to do my makeup today. So I'm just gonna use the Juvia's Place J1 Round Top Foundation Brush and blend this up. I'm just going to take another pump just to see what little areas I'm missing. So that is nice and blended. So I'm just going to use Pro Concealer in Chestnut and just put a little bit under my eye. It's not super bright. I'm going to blend that out with a beauty blender. So that is nice and blended. I'm gonna set that real quick with, I think I'm gonna use, so I don't really bake, so I'm just gonna use flour powder. and a fluffy brush. And this fluffy brush is just from Sally's Beauty Store. I'm just gonna put this where I put the concealer. And then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my favorite other setting powder. Is Laura Mercier. It's pretty much skin color. The Laura Mercier Puff, Beauty Puff. It's gonna take a little bit, shake some off. I'm just gonna press that into the skin. Okay. I'm just gonna set my face with the Morphe setting spray. Now to my brows, which are a struggle right now because they need to be waxed. So I'm just gonna use the Benefit Precise in my brow pencil and just try to fill in a little bit of it. Try to give it some shape. Like I said, nothing too heavy. I barely ever spend time on my brows. Like, I just don't have the time and the energy. Okay, so while we're keeping it in the ABH family, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Gel in Ebony. And this, you can wear it by itself. Like, it has so much pigment, you can actually wear it by itself. So that's gonna give me just a little bit more color on the brows while keeping them in place also. Okay, so they're not perfect, but hey. Okay, so to prime my eyes, I'm gonna use the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. This one I don't like to use to conceal my under eye because it's so like bright yellow orange undertone, but it actually works as a pretty good base. And this is what Auntie Jackie uses, so I'm gonna use it. So I'm gonna use just a flat brush and blend that out. Just gonna use my beauty blender just to blend it out a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And there you go, I have an even base. I'm gonna go ahead and place just a little bit more setting powder to catch any fallout. Just gonna put a little bit there. Alright, okay. So now we can get into the star of the show. I just can't get over this packaging. This packaging is gorgeous. All the colors, it just looks clean and elegant. And it has her logo on it and Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm not gonna swatch all the shades, but as you can see here, it's such a gorgeous balance of the pinks and plum and just enough browns and the shimmery shades, which I'm just going to swatch Wigglies because it's been calling my name. Look at that. Oops, I just dropped the brush. Like, look, one swipe. Look at that color. It's such a gorgeous color. I might actually try to put it on my lid today. Let me see what other color I can swatch real quick. Zam, which is this color right here. Swatch that real quick. You can see, like, this is true pigment sponsored, which is this like multi, what's the word? Oh, is so gorgeous, man. Jackie. So I'm gonna use my Sigma E40 blending brush, and I think I'm gonna start with the ginger in my crease. Really nice color. It's definitely basically like my skin tone, but that's what you want your transition color to be, because a lot of times when like the lightest color in the palette is really not your shade, and you have to make it work or not use a transition color like that to begin with. But I like that this one, there's like 5 colors I can use as a transition color. So now that we laid that down, I think I'm gonna go into Pinker next, which is this nice matte pink color. I'm gonna use a smaller blending brush. I think I got it in a subscription box or something. It's a Luxie 231 small taper blending brush. I'm gonna go into Pinker with that. So with Pinker, it's kind of a plum shade. It's a nice plum shade. So I'm gonna start like right at my outer V. And that blends so easily. Like, I'm not even a pro like that, but it showed up and it was easy to blend out. A little bit of Supreme, which is a lighter pink. And I'm gonna use that up here just to kind of lighten that a little bit. There you go. Now that looks more seamless. So now I'm gonna go into Credits, which is the deep brown. So I'm gonna use a more tapered brush. I wish I had a better one, but anyway, I'm gonna dip into Credit and darken the outer part. I'm just like pressing it and blending at the same time. And don't worry, I'm gonna go back into Pinker in a little bit. It is such a, it reminds me of a black without being overpowering. So it's like the brown, the perfect brown if you don't want to go black. Because black is a little bit intimidating. See if I can get a little bit of that color back right in the crease. Quick and easy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use, actually let me try this blending brush. Oh, that feels actually good. That's the brush that came with the palette. I forgot all about it for a second. It's actually a good brush. Wow. Doesn't feel too bad at all. All right, so I'm gonna use the tapered side, which is like a flat brush, and I'm gonna go into Wigglies, which is that gorgeous burnt orange, or yeah, color. I want to try that, and I'm gonna see how it looks without putting anything on the brush, without spraying the brush wet. Look at that. Like guys, I did not wet the brush. I don't want it to look too bright because I'm just, but that is gorgeous. So I'm gonna use another flat brush, and I just want to pop a little bit of Big Way, which is the purple here, just in the middle of these two colors, so there's like a gradient. One more time, I'm gonna go back into pinker just to make sure the edges is clean. Right there. Just to bring that back. And yeah, doesn't look rough. And go back into Supreme again, the pink color, and make sure that it's kind of seamless. Gonna go ahead with Urban Decay Glide On Pencil. This is in shade 0, so it's a black. Alright, so now I'm gonna use Credits, which was the dark brown, and stamp that under eye. I'm just kind of going under the black. Okay, so I'm gonna throw on just a little bit of mascara, and I'm using NARS Climax. Okay, I'm gonna use that same brush to smoke out a little bit of pinker on the bottom as well. Okay. For blush, I've been using a lot of this ColourPop, Shayla Times ColourPop, and this is in the shade Construct. It's such a nice, not a heavy color. Stamp a little bit on there. It's very soft. I'm gonna use a little bit of Anastasia bronzer, and this is in Mahogany. It's not really my shade, but it adds a little bit of something. So to set my face again, I'm gonna use the Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray because it's a little bit more hydrating and I feel a little bit dry. So I'm just gonna cover my eyes. I would not be talking about Jackie Aina without putting a little bit of a inner corner highlight. So let's see what we can go with. This nice, I don't even know if to call it a gold, but I'm gonna use a pencil brush and just pop a little bit in the inner corner. Yes. Okay, so for the lips, I'm just gonna keep it glossy. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this red pencil in the center. Well, actually it's not really red. You see what I'm doing here. I actually learned this from Miss Alyssa Ashley. Just put a little bit of color in the center. I'm gonna still line my lips with a dark brown liner. This is the NYX matte liner. There you go. And then I'm gonna add this ColourPop lip gloss. I want the focus to be on the eyes. Okay. So here guys, this is the final look. I'm gonna change my top and I'm gonna come back and just give you my final thoughts. Here's the final look. I just can't get over how great these shadows are. Final thoughts, go out and get the palette. If you're, especially, not if you're only a brown skin girl, we need this palette. So thank you, Jackie, for putting this together. Congratulations on the collaboration. I love the palette. Can't wait to see what else I can do with it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, see you guys.